In today's video, I will be discussing the third step in immigrant visa processing, consular processing. If you haven't already visited our channel before, welcome. My name is Jeremy Richards, and I am a U.S. immigration lawyer with the law offices of Richards and Jurusik, where we devote our practice to immigration law. We have offices in Toronto, Canada, and Buffalo, New York. And although we help people worldwide live and work in the United States, we have a special expertise helping Canadians to live and work in the United States. Today's video is a third of 3 videos. The first video I discuss the step 1 of the immigrant visa process, and that is filing the petition for a spouse with U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services through Form I-130. The second video discusses the National Visa Center and processing through the National Visa Center after the approval from USCIS for the I-130. Once the National Visa Center has determined that your case has been what is called documentarily qualified, they will then forward the information onto the consulate for processing. The consulate will then schedule you for the next available interview. Prior to the interview with the consulate, you should be gathering all of your original documentation in support of your application. What originals? Your birth certificates, your marriage certificates, your passports, your divorce decrees, your birth certificates of children, whatever evidence that you might have in support of your case. In addition to that, you will be required to obtain a medical evaluation. This medical evaluation can only be obtained by approved physicians. And they will again provide a list of physicians where you can go and obtain your medical evaluation prior to your interview. In addition to that, many of these cases have taken several months, if not years, to process. So prior to the interview, it is also crucial to obtain and bring any additional evidence in support of the marriage that between the time the case was filed and the time of the interview. So if that's a few months, you should be bringing evidence that covers that few month span. If it's been several years, you should again be bringing evidence that covers that entire time span between the time the case was filed and the time of your interview, to show that since that case was filed, you have remained in a marital relationship and in a marital union, and that you are still in love and married. So any additional evidence that has occurred during that time period, you should bring to supplement the application that was filed originally. Once you've gathered all your evidence and you're ready for the interview, make sure you follow the instructions at the consulate. They're very detailed, and only bring the information and evidence and items that you're allowed to bring to the consulate. The only person that is allowed to attend the interview at the consulate is the beneficiary. In other words, the foreign spouse that is being petitioned for the green card. During the interview, the consular officer is going to review the information that was submitted for accuracy. The officer is also going to determine if there are any questions as to the admissibility of the individual. In other words, is there an immigration history? Is there a criminal history? Or are there any other concerns that the consular officer might have for this person immigrating to the United States? Are they admissible to the United States and eligible to obtain an immigrant visa and then a green card? After approval of the case, the consul will then forward the completed passport along with the immigrant visa to the applicant. The immigrant visa will then be used to enter the United States. Upon entry to the United States, the final step of the process would be completed by filing with U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services to notify them that you have officially entered the United States. Typically within 30 days of entry on that immigrant visa, then the green card will arrive to the address indicated on the paperwork. In addition to that, if you're at the consulate and you indicate that you would like a Social Security card issued, they will issue that Social Security card automatically as well. If you have any other questions about the immigrant visa process, either filing the I-130 petition with USCIS, the step 2, processing with the National Visa Center, or the final step that we have discussed today, consular processing, give us a call, send us an email, visit our website, watch our other videos where we discuss these matters as well. We deal with Canadians all the time that are going through the immigrant visa process, as well as immigrants all over the world. If you have any other questions, feel free to let us know. Thank you for watching and have a great day.